welcome to another episode of How I Spent the Apocalypse. A waffle edition. Alright, so, Exhibit A. A wonderful waffle iron that has lived a long and very prosperous for us life. Now, how old is this waffle maker? Lynn and I have been together 29 years. I know, homosexuals, so reckless with their relationships. 29 years in a monogamous relationship with me. She got a Purple Heart a few years ago. At any rate, so she had this when we got together 29 years ago. Okay, so how long did you have it before that?
It was from my first marriage, which means it's older than my daughter, which is, it's at least 45 years old.
Okay, so it has worked for us and worked for her every time she's plugged it in for the last 47 bazillion years. Oh, at least that. Okay, it has rock plates for the waffles. It was carved out of, no, it's not.
No.
But okay, so it took a big dump this morning. As you can see, the plug-in has pulled out and is now, and this one has broken off, and yes, the plug-in's no longer good. So, here's the thing about crap that no longer works. When crap no longer works, now you don't have to worry about ruining it. So you're allowed to do whatever it takes to try to get it working again. Safely. Safely. Okay.
You really mean safely when you could do the air quotes.
I really mean safely,
yes.
But, I mean, in other words, don't hobble something together and then notice it's throwing sparks and decide as long as it runs, that's okay.
That's not.
If it throws sparks, it's time to throw it away.
Yes, yes.
Now, if we throw this waffle maker away, the first thing I will do is take it apart and save everything. So, here's what you're either going to watch today. You're either going to watch me put a new cord in this and make it work, or you're going to watch me dismantle it and get an entire pile of pieces parts to use in future projects. And why is it always good to get pieces parts? Because what I'm getting ready to fix this with comes from the box of pieces parts. Okay, so here it's a 2-thing plug. There's a 3-thing plug. I could actually make that work if I want. You just don't hook up the ground wire. But I'm going to look and see if I don't have somewhere in my... Ooh, there's my electric fence. Oh!
There's the one that works.
Another electric fence tester.
Oh, my.
Let's put it with the others.
The one that...
the one that doesn't work. And the multimeter worked just fine. But, yeah, there's my electric that I was looking... that, you know...
Yeah, let us with a piece of grass and shock the shit out of you.
Yeah. See, there's another 3-way one. Okay, so far we've got cords too good to use on our waffle maker. Now, if you had to, there's another 3-prong. And there's another 3-prong. That's just a piece of wire. Because you never know when you might need a piece of wire. These are all pieces, parts either left over from, or in most cases, taken from other projects. What is this? Oh, it says electric fence leftovers. In other words, when I did the electric fence, there was a bag of parts that I didn't use. Shut up, Lynn! Damn it, Lynn! Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Ha-ha! 2-prong plug-in with a little added bonus. There's a dirt dauber nest for Sarah.
Yeah, yay, she'll love that.
Okay, so now we have a 2-prong. Okay, so now the real work begins. Okay. So we take that out of the little package and we happily do a little... Let's do a little dance if we found the right piece of junk. Are you ready? It's like... Okay, there you go. All right. So, Have I ever put a cord in a waffle maker before? What were you fuckers not listening to? I told you we've had the same waffle maker for 29 years. Why would I have ever put a goddamn cord in a waffle maker before? Okay, but I did look at it a little bit. Okay, see that little thing there?
That little horn dog?
I have a feeling that if I pull this off, the wiring harness might actually be in here.
Ah.
If it is, it's going to be an easy fix. If not, it's going to be one of those fixes.
Okay, I'm going to sign off while you search for the tool and come back when you got that off.
Okay. All right, I'm looking for a little bitty wrench. But Lynn turned it off because she thought that'd be boring television. I, of course, think it's very interesting. If you'll notice, I have many weird and different kinds of wrenches in here. This is really neat. It's actually a crescent wrench that you can twist that my wife got me a bazillion years ago. But most of this shit I picked up in pieces, parts, in boxes of stuff at yard sales over. I need a little bitty wrench. You can see none of my wrenches are basically the same. This is what happens when you're poor and you get your tools at yard sales. You get your tools at yard sales, you wind up with every single, see there? I have most of the sizes. Watch, I won't have the size I need. These that you see a lot of, these actually come in with tools and shit.
Yeah.
So you find when you buy a big box of tools for like $1 at a yard sale, you'll find a lot of those stuck in there. Oh, wait, is that a good one? No, that's a little one. That one's not little enough. But as you can see, I have a lot of, look at this one. This one's ancient. Yeah, you know, it's probably a 50-cent deal, but it's pretty cool. I've used it a couple of times, actually. Nail punch. Oh, there's my nail punch the next time I go to look for one.
Will you remember that's where it is?
Of course not. What planet do you live? Oh, wait a minute. Well, you found one. Okay, now these, I got these somewhere.
Hold it still so I can show them.
It's actually a ratcheting head on there.
Okay.
So let's see if it'll,
If it ratchets.
if it takes it off there or if it's not going to work. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. I need it to go the other way. Now turn it over.
Lefty loosey.
Damn it, Lynn!
That makes sense.
Okay, there we go. Okay. It doesn't really ratchet very well. I don't care. I just need the size. There we go. Okay. So I got that loose. See? So I happen to have the right wrench in my box of crap wrenches. I bet if you put everything together in this fucking toolbox, I don't have $10 in the entire thing. Meanwhile, I can usually find what I need. This is an entire box of Allen wrenches. Got the same way. Okay, let's see if that'll pry up. Okay, so now I'm going to take the screwdriver, you know, the most misused tool in your toolkit. Oh, I want to show them that. See my fancy dancy screwdriver holder? Look at this. Isn't this cool? I just pop my screwdrivers in there and holds it, right? You know what it is? It was for stamps. It was for desk, and you put rubber stamps in it. I found it in a fucking yard sale. See, I just drilled holes in the base and just screwed it up there. So, okay, so bigger than shit. You know what I forgot?
What'd you forget?
My fucking glasses. But, watch this shit. Okay, I go to Dollar Tree, and I can get these magnifying glasses for a little of nothing at Dollar Tree, so I just have them stuck in different places in my shop, and in my kitchen and shit, in case I forget my glasses, which we all know I always do. Okay, so, there are 2 little prongs in there. Let's sit down in there. Ooh, that is, I don't know, man, that's going to be a booger. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, gosh. Okay, cool beans. Okay, that's going to be a pretty easy fix. I'm going to let Lynn turn it off for a minute so I can try to figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, I couldn't find any sandpaper, so I'm going to use a rasp that I actually found in a pasture, which I still haven't cleaned off. Because what happened? I used my fine tip screwdriver that I now want to use. I used it to stir something or mix something, and now it's got shit all over it. And all my sandpaper's in the other shop. That is one of the downsides to having more than one shop. Especially when being filled with testosterone, you can't possibly bring yourself to walk to the other shop to get the tool you need.
No.
No, you just make do with what you have. I do need to clean that one of these days, although I think I was thinking about using it to forge something out of. Okay, what I'm trying to do right now, which I'm almost too blind to do, is I'm trying to see if I can pull those copper things. These are copper fasteners. If I can actually pry them apart, then I might be able to just reuse them and hook this up the way it's meant to be hooked up. And if I can't, I'm going to have to jerry-rig it.
Okay, well, I'll come back.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, in an effort to get this out, I actually straightened these, and now I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try smash them from the side and see if then I can open them. If I can't, then I'm going to jerry-rig it. Okay, the next step is going to be, I'm going to cut some bitch off and just figure it out. Okay, so, tired of doing that. Oh, look how fast I got tired of doing that. Really quick. This is what happens when you get older, because, okay, see, I'm not having enough room, so I'm throwing this away anyway. I can just do that. Okay, so now, I'm going to use my wire cutter and cut that motherfucker. Just cut it. Okay. Alright, so let's try to make our cord, our new cord, the same length as the old cord. Because, believe it or not, sometimes that actually matters.
Oh, okay.
So measure it against the, see, because this one's got a lot more cord than this one. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a little bit more cord.
So you have room to work with it?
So I have room to work with. Okay, so I did that on purpose.
That was very clever.
This is how I get my exercise. See, look, I'm bending over.
Oh, wow.
That time I bend over so Lynn couldn't take a picture of my ass. I don't know why she wants to take pictures of my ass all the time. The obligatory ass shot. Okay, see? And I will probably roll that up and keep that. But I'm going to do something strange that you rarely see me do. I'm going to throw this away.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to keep the wire because, again, who knows, I might someday need that wire. Not only that, people, it's copper.
Yeah.
And if push came to shove and I needed copper, or I wanted to sell copper to make money, I could clear it and sell the copper.
Yep.
So, not going to throw copper away. Just who I am.
It's silly to throw copper away.
Yeah. These are not my good.
I know. They're your...
My good ones are in the other shop.
I know.
Yes, I could go to the other shop and get the good ones.
Not happening.
We all know that's not happening. All right. So in order to do my next thing, see, there's 2 wires. Okay. So I'm going to strip them down. Make sure I have plenty of work room. Okay, so I'm going to strip it down to there. Okay, so actually I'm not going to strip it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the 2 wires apart.
I keep watching you and forget I'm not filming you, so I gotta get the camera on what you're doing.
You just can't get help these days.
Of course, and then you do it so I can't see what you're doing.
Well,
I know.
okay, so now I need to strip just enough to tie this around there. Okay, so you're going to take your wire stripper. You always want to go smaller than you think it is because the wire inside is what you're... See, this is a shitty set. Let's see if I have another set.
Probably not. The good one is next door.
I don't know, because I looked next door before I came over here. That's why I'm not going back over, because I already looked and I couldn't find it. So. And I didn't see it, so I'm assuming it's not here, so... Damn it! I'm going to be forced to go to the other building. Okay, turn it off.
Okay.
All right! Testosterone waning, estrogen rising! I hate my hair! I need my nails done! Okay.
All this because you went and got that.
Well, yes. it's like I had looked on the wrong side of the shop, which shows that the testosterone was way up there. I didn't actually look for where it was. I just kind of walked in and go, there, it's not there. I don't know where it is. It's nowhere to be found. And I went back over. Not only was the kit, you can see as I've had this forever. When you keep your tools in there, they stay nice. This one that I was trying to use, I found underneath the floorboards in a house I was remodeling.
Oh.
In other words, somebody had dropped it while they were working. Okay, so remember how I said when you want to strip it, you want to just pick the one that's smaller than your wire. You can actually, if you want to, you can actually use the gauge at the top to tell you what's like. Fuck that shit. I've never done that and had it work right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off quite a bit because I want to wrap that. So you come in with your wire stripper. Nice tool. That other one wouldn't work. Why wouldn't it work? It's probably the reason why it got left in the crawl space. He probably left it in the crawl space because what it is it's sprung.
Oh, okay.
So if you look, you can see that the wire stripping thing doesn't come together.
Ah.
So it's really not worth it.
So it was actually an oh shit tool.
Well, it's probably he busted it and he's like, just leave it there. Some asshole will find it years later
and thinks to think it's a good thing.
And think it'll work, and then it won't work for them, and then they'll be on doing a video and they'll have to stop and
wow.
go to their other shop, he's a prophet.
What a
the guy that put there's a prophet.
Dude. What a perspicacious
He's a prophet.
Dude. Yeah.
He said then she'll have to go to the other house, and then it'll be a whole thing. And of course, when she gets back, her wife will be gone, so she won't be able to because she will have run off to do something else. So she won't be able to do what she's doing, and it'll be a whole thing. And she'll get pissed off and show her ass, and her wife will get pissed off, and then it'll be a whole thing.
Yeah.
That bastard. That guy was a bastard.
That guy was a bastard. Have a bad day.
He did. He just wanted to cause shit. Okay. So I kind of tied that around the little copper thing that I couldn't get off. And now I'm going to basically bend it back down.
Hopefully right down
Hopefully down into the thing where it was. And that's what I'm afraid of, what just happened on the other side. It came apart because it doesn't want to wrap to that very well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try one more time.
Okay.
Once more with feeling. In fact, I got an idea. While I was fucking that up, I had an idea. Okay.
Wonderful.
So let's use...
Wonderful, awful idea.
Wonderful, awful idea. Was that... You're talking about the future.
What?
You're predicting the future again?
No, just quoting the Grinch. Or Dr. Seuss, as the case may be. There you go.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this electrical tape now. I'm going to cut it in half.
So it's not as thick?
No, I'm not sure this will work. What did I say when we started? If it doesn't work, you're going to watch me tear this motherfucker apart. Okay. So if I could get that copper thing off, which I can't, I could make a nice tight fit. But because I can't get it off, I'm kind of having to rely on it fitting down into that thing, which it wants to come apart. So I'm cutting myself a piece of electrical tape. This will be safer anyway, boys and girls. Then I'm going to wrap that. You know, this is yet again another job that'd be easier if I could fucking see. But I can't, because you know why, boys and girls? Because it's the fucking apocalypse, and I should have been to the eye doctor months ago to get new specs, but no can do. All right, so I got that wrapped. I'll wrap this piece of tape around there, kind of to hold it in place, kind of make it tight when I push it back in the thing is what I'm hoping for.
So does it just slip out?
That's what we're always looking for, isn't it, boys and girls? Making things tight. All right, okay, so that time it stayed. Okay, I'm going to push it out the top, just like the old one was. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, see those pieces there? I don't like that. It's fine, by the way. That's the way it was designed. But I'm going to go ahead, stick a piece of tape over that, just because. Okay, now we're going to take our little fern docky thing, And we're going to try to put it right back where it was. All right, so. We get our crappy wrench that cost probably 50 cents somewhere. Now we're going to put this back down.
Or probably a nickel. The truth.
God only knows. Bought it in a bunch of shit.
Or a box. The whole box was 50 cents.
Yeah, I often do that. That's one of the things to look for when you go to yard sales. We've talked about this before. The old man will have a bunch of tools, and his wife will want to do a yard sale, and before you know it, she's taking all his tools and putting them in the yard sale. She doesn't know what she has. And she's just putting them in great big boxes. Sometimes she'll put that box out there for like $5. So, then you have...
Poor unfortunate old man, but...
Yeah, he's going to be bitching because he's going to be looking for that fucking tool. He's never going to be able to find it again. You know. He's like, I need that goes to my weed eater! Woman!
By the way, this woman's never done that.
Well, because I would suffocate you in the sleep. Okay!
I actually came with tools.
So, the moment of truth. Okay, now.
Turn it over, baby. No? Oh, no, that's right. You want to see if it's
I want to see if it's going to spark. So, stand back.
Okay, get out.
Everybody stand back! All right, so we're... Okay, here's the thing with electrical connections. You're going to know pretty quick if they're right. Because if they're not, it's going to blow sparks. You don't want to be on top of it when it does that.
No.
Okay, I like to, when I'm testing stuff, put in a damn power strip.
Right, with a surge protector.
With a surge protector. This way, what it's going to do is, if it shorts out, it's going to turn that off.
Right.
Before it gets anywhere else. So, here we go. No sparks. But now let's see if it works.
It will get super hot on where you're holding it if it's working.
Okay, well we're trying to see if it's working. What, do you have to turn it on or something?
No, it's on. It's set to waffle.
Okay, but the light's not on.
The light, oh.
Which means it's not on.
It's not on. That's correct. That is correct. That means it's not working.
Okay, that means it's not working, right?
Right, that means it's not working.
Nope, it is definitely not working. So far, big dud.
Okay.
Okay. So, let's take it apart again.
And see what it is?
And see if we can figure out what the fuck is wrong.
Okay, we'll come back.
Okay.
So you can say goodbye.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it is dead. This did not work. It was worth a shot, but it did not work.
No.
I could try one more time, but seriously, there was no reason for that not to work. Unless I need to remove... Okay, turn it off. I did have an idea.
Okay.
So. All right. So I tried one more time. I thought, well, I really don't care what happens to it now, so I'll just pry and get those copper things off. So I did get the copper things off. So now I'm going to wrap this directly to the wire.
And then we'll try again.
And then we'll try it again. And then, if it doesn't work, I will show you how we tear shit down to get the pieces parts.
Okay, sounds good.
I put a hook on there
Let me show us.
so that it actually is going to hold really good. I don't know if that's going to help, but we're going to test. And like I said, one of the main lesson today is if it's broke past the point of you using it, don't be afraid to try just about anything, because if it don't work, who fucking cares?
Exactly.
It didn't work anyway. So there you go. Yeah, leave it on for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to try to push that down so that it makes a good tight fitting in there. All right. I'm going to put the top plate back on. This time I'm not going to put tape on it because...
Maybe that was the problem?
No, because what's the point if it's not going to
If it's not going to work.
But now, see, it doesn't even want to sit down. Something's catching. Okay, so let's push that over there. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, now I see what I needed to do. There we go. Oh, there we go now. That's good, that's good. Okay, where'd my little screwy thing go? There it is. That's the technical term for it! Why you gotta always be laughing, woman?
You're funny.
Oh, well, there's that. Funny looking.
Just funny.
All right. Let's see if we can get that sucker started. It doesn't act like it wants to lay down at all this time. But that's okay. We'll fix it with our wrench that hardly works. There we go. Work, wrench, work. There we go.
It's actually ratcheting. That's nice.
Well, I think you have to hold it to get it to ratchet. Yeah, see, there you go. Now it's doing it. Ooh, that is handy. I have to watch or I'll break that fucking little plastic.
You do have a
doohickey.
tendency to over-torque things.
Well, it's not really down the way I want it. There you go. This is our last chance. I'm tired of fucking with it already. I always reach that point when I'm doing something like that. The I'm tired of fucking with it point of the program. Where it's like, why won't that motherfucker work? Am I tightening it?
No,
I think I done stripped that motherfucker out.
Lefty-loosey.
This is right?
Righty-tighty.
Okay, well, that don't mean shit to me.
Turning right makes it tight.
Okay.
That's what that means.
That's what she told me on the first date. Okay, watch out.
I'm standing back.
Well, stand back. Clear the runners.
No sparks?
No spark, but no light.
No light.
Okay. Now it's officially
Now it's officially dead, and the next
Okay.
episode will be what to do with a dead waffle maker.
All right.
Bye.